I'm an arborist by trade.
This tree here, it's a hemlock.
I got into working in trees years and years ago.
And it's leaning toward the house. It's growing out of the stump. Makes it a highly dangerous tree.
I guess probably always wanted to prove my daddy wrong. You know, he always said, money don't grow on trees,
I brought my can of tree removal.
I got interested in trees and found out that I could make good money plying my trade with a chainsaw. It's grueling, it's brutal, very dangerous work. I climb to the top with chainsaws and piece them down, or whatever a tree needs. And I've written a song, a few songs actually pertaining to trees and the hazards there within. I got attacked by a couple of mountain lions a few years ago, and just had the whole world falling down around my head. And so I took this combination of all these bad things that were happening, and I wrote Fire in the Trees. There's a road that leads through hell I'm on it, on a dark and broken steed. It's another life I wanted, and troubles just let me be. I got troubles hounding me, troubles like fire in the trees. I got troubles hounding me, troubles like fire in the trees. We'll walk the burning sands of desire till my shoes are all but melted on my feet. I told the truth, they said I was a liar. If the devil wants to play, no, I'll cheat. I got troubles hounding me, troubles like fire in the trees. I got troubles hounding me, troubles like fire in the trees. It's only been within the last 3 years that I've been actually playing, coffee shops, small venues. It's something I've found that I really enjoy doing, because, and I surround myself with some excellent musicians that make me sound great. No one kept score. Well, oftentimes pen is put to paper, releasing the lions once more. I got troubles hounding me, troubles like fire in the trees. I got troubles hounding me, troubles like fire in the trees. Beauty gets slated for reduction. In this life, reduction has its way. Someday I know all my troubles will be like the morning starlight fade. I've lost, well, I don't want to say lost, I've misplaced many things. But this guitar I have been able to hang on to for all these years. It's one thing that I bring from my past and I hold on to dearly. Troubles like fire in the trees, troubles like fire in the trees. I'm not ashamed to admit that I was a hardcore drug addict, alcoholic for many, many years, and that most of my adult life I was pretty destitute, and I ran in desperation all the time, and homeless much of my life. Lived under bridges, homeless shelters, in the woods, in tents. It was a very lonely life, and a lot of my songs were written from that loneliness. These friends that I've mentioned, they helped me to see the light that with sobriety comes happiness, and I've been sober almost 3 years now, and at 52 years old, I've had 3 years of happiness, you know, and so it's a new life that I'm living now, and I'm loving it. You know, I'm not a slave anymore. I was a slave most of my life, and the freedom from bondage is a wonderful thing. Most of my life, I was always just a taker, and I live my life today giving back wherever and whenever I can. And a big part of that is with children. And I don't know who's the quote's from. It says, 100 years from now, it won't matter what kind of car I drove or how big my bank account was, but because I was important to a child, the world might be a better place. I volunteer at Children's Hospital once a week. I've been doing that for a while now. Every week it's something special, something different. I'll go in and they'll give me, it might be an infant to hold. You know, their parents might be out of state, or the little baby's got to be held and rocked. And it might be rocking babies to playing with a 5-year-old or a 9-year-old. And I go to, you know, just to bring a little joy to their lives if I can. I like to think I'm good at it. The children enjoy me coming to their rooms, and sometimes it's kind of hard to take. Sometimes it's very, very sad, but I don't let it show, you know. I go in and play Monopoly or sing songs to them, or whatever it calls for. You want to see a cool trick? Watch this. Don't try this at home. Believe I can poke my head through this hole? Don't try this at home. Here goes. Sometimes it just tears my heart out to see what those kids are going through, and I'm there for them. And that's the most important thing in my life right now. You know, that staying sober and being a good father to my son and helping others, especially the children.